Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all how I like to achieve my everyday fall makeup look. To get started, I'm going to be priming my skin using my MAC Natural Radiance Primer. This is just a really nice hydrating primer and I love it for this time of year. For my skin, I'm going to be taking these two BB creams from Maybelline and mixing them together because I don't have the perfect shade. So one is extremely dark, as you can see, and the other one is extremely light. So I kind of just put them both on my face and blend them together with a brush. And I love to use a BB cream this time of year because it's really hydrating and it covers up everything I need to while still feeling and looking natural, which I love. I'm blending that into the skin using my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I absolutely love using this for BB creams and natural looking foundations because it just blends in so perfectly and it always looks so smooth, and I just love this brush. For my concealer, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and just applying this onto all the areas I would like to bring forward and also to conceal. I'm applying this underneath my eyes, onto my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and also on my chin. This just makes all of these areas come forward and highlights them whilst also concealing them too. I would usually use a lighter concealer if I really wanted to go for a natural look, but this is more of like an everyday glam makeup look. I'm blending that in with the same brush I used to apply my foundation. I also like to use my finger as well just to get into the under eye area, and just because it does push it into the skin really nicely too. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Soap & Glory Instant Retouch Powder. You guys know I absolutely love this powder. I need to buy a backup because I've actually hit pan already. Haven't even had it for that long, but you guys know I just absolutely love this powder. I use it on all the areas I applied my concealer just because although my skin is quite dry, especially this time of year, it still does get oily. So I like to apply this on all the areas where my skin does produce a lot more oil. For my brows, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. You guys know I use this every single day. It's my favorite brow product and it just gives my brows the nicest, fullest look without being too unnatural. So I just apply this through the brows and just define my arch a little bit more just because I don't really have that much of an arch. Brush it through and that's pretty much it. And then to make sure that my brows stay in place and make sure none of my curly brow hairs flop down, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I love this because it really does make sure my brows stay in place all day. And then to finish off the brows, I'm just taking some concealer underneath my brow and just kind of highlighting the area, and it will also clean up as well. For my eyes, I'm going to take Desert Sands eyeshadow from Makeup Geek and just apply this all over the lid and also into the crease. For an everyday look, I do like to go for something simple, but I do like my eyes to be enhanced, so this colour of eyeshadow really warms everything up and it's just such a beautiful fall shade. And then taking Mocha from Makeup Geek, I'm going to be applying this onto the lid as well using the same brush, and this just kind of darkens everything up a little bit and gives the eyes a little bit more dimension. You can totally skip this if you don't like to wear too much eyeshadow, but I just like defining my eyes. And then I'm also just applying some natural lashes just because my top lashes are so short. I don't even bother with them because they are honestly so hard to work with. So I'm just applying my false lashes on and then applying some mascara to make my natural lashes blend in a little bit better to the false ones. And then I'm taking a little bit of a black pencil and applying it to my waterline. Again, like I said, I just like to enhance my eyes as much as I possibly can, so you can totally skip this step if you don't like to apply black, but I personally like the effect it gives my eyes, and it just really easily makes my eyes look a lot more defined. And then I'm also just applying some mascara to my bottom lash line too. Taking a flat brush and some of that Desert Sands colour, I'm just running that on my bottom lash line. Next, to bronze my skin, I'm using this new bronzer that I absolutely love. This is from e.l.f. in the colour Fiji, and I absolutely love this colour to bronze and contour, and I just absolutely love it. I apply it all over the outer perimeter of my skin, and this will just kind of give me an overall bronze look without being too over the top. And then I do take it on a more flat contour brush and just use it to really chisel out my cheeks and to give my face a lot more structure. I'm also using this to contour my nose a little bit just because it gives me a little bit of extra shape, and it's a really nice colour to contour the nose. I'm taking this blush shade from the same bronzer and blusher palette and just applying it to the tops of my cheekbones just to give me a little flush of colour. And then to highlight my skin, I'm using my Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This is without a doubt my favourite highlighter ever. This is my favourite. It gives me just the most gorgeous glow, and I love applying this onto my cheekbones and also onto the tip of my nose to make my nose look more petite. I also apply that on my inner corners and also on my brow bone. And then finally for the lips, it really does depend what mood I'm in. I can use any lip color with this look, but I usually tend to go for a dark nude for this time of year. So I'm taking Cork lip liner from MAC and just running it along my lip line, and then also filling in my lips with this, just because, like I said, I do like to go for a little bit of a darker nude usually. And then taking one of my favorite lipsticks, Gerard Cosmetics 1995 or 1995 lipstick, and just applying this on top. This just gives it the perfect flush of pink, but I did feel like it was a little bit too dark, so I applied a tad of Honey Love from MAC on top and just patting that into the lips. And as you guys know, I love a matte lip, and I apply a little bit of translucent powder on my lip just to make sure it stays all day and also to mattify it as well. So guys, that is the end of this makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed. This is obviously not a natural everyday makeup look. It's more of a glam everyday makeup. But I personally love to wear more makeup in the fall, and it's definitely more makeup than I would in the summertime, especially for an everyday basis. But I just love this kind of look, especially for this time of year. And I just love all the tones that run through it, and it's just my favorite. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. I hope that you all have an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys!